think who starts it. Is it Murray that starts it? It is. It's also like one of the shortest cutscenes in the game because they're like, Ed, it's a good old-fashioned train robbery. You've literally done 2 of these right in a row. What can go wrong? Turns out, a lot of things. Also, you gotta love the video game logic here. Murray's the only one pumping.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
And they're catching up to a train.
Sure.
That's like coal powered and augmented by robot parts.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and
Video
steal
game
the
logic.
clockwork stomach.
That
Perfect.
Jean-Bassan's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts, and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Also, I just noticed there's like a
Get briefed out
transparent
later
like
when we aren't riding
section
an
to
antique
Sly's
handcar at
face.
breakneck speeds.
Good
Because I
point.
can see
It's
you
time
can,
for a train
like,
robbery.
not at that angle, but in the previous one, you can kind of catch the trees going by in the background in like the back of Sly's eye. Add that to the growing list of things I'm just noticing on this run through. Like that I haven't noticed in the previous 15 years of me playing this game. Him do. Again, so many layers. Luckily, it's a simple maze, but it is awfully convenient how there's boards missing at each end.
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there clockwork stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter.
I can't remember.
I'd
Can
like to
John
meet
Basson
the
actually?
that little
No,
black
I
iron
don't
horse
think he can
train.
actually see you
By
on the outside of
Jiminy,
the
I
train.
get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure.
And in case you're wondering what could go wrong, well, how about that?
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping, maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough
Like, if you want to
already.
get heart pumping,
What's
that's
the problem,
fine. Just
Poodle? Afraid
you don't need a
can't
hole
take
in the
me
heart.
on. Have to
That's
call
the
up your
dangerous part
little
about
friends for
exercise.
help.
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play.
And it's almost like they
What
just
in
gave you a
blazes?
tutorial for how to operate
Right,
the new
little
controls
RC
for the
friend.
RC chopper.
This should be a quick bit of
Amazing, isn't
destruction.
it?
Please don't let that be the rotator coupling.
Trying to mash as best as I can.
Dang it.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And now she's, I'm guessing, throwing lines is what it looks like.
If I was the avionics packet, I'm going to cry.
Oh, I can take no more hits. There we go. Alright, so clutched it out.
What? Oh no! Oh no!
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
Alright, now we can get back to a train robbery. Even though we get an awkward stare there.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old hand cart is starting to fall apart!
Pop out here. Take out the guard. now something that's totally safe to try to do at home. Running or climbing a pipe underneath a train going at breakneck speeds. And then jumping and flinging yourself on the outside of said train. Hard enough to actually gain momentum. Which seems like it should be against physics, but oh well. One last chamber. Well, that works. And here we go.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do.
And in real life, cracking the engine block of a running train would be incredibly dangerous.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine.
I really hope it resets. Okay, good. It did reset me. That bought me enough time. And there we go.
Stop me! Not the Cooper gang! Not Interpol! Not anyone!
And she goes green off into the side of the moon. And we never, if I remember right, we never hear from that RC chopper again.
But other than that,
because it barrel rolled
I feel
into the
great.
smokestack of an engine. And now we're done with
The gang
chapter.
and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bassan's
Amazing
iron
how the
horse
size
trains,
of the robot
and we were
parts
walking
shrink
away
in
with
these
3,
cutscenes.
count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops, which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replace Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
That's chapter 6 done. Chapter 7. Beautiful artwork there with the evil eye from Arpeggio, and then just John Bassan flexing.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well,
Yeah, if you can't
they
tell,
just
this
weren't
game
right.
does get a little stereotypical
One
with
night they'd be
Canadians.
brighter
I don't
than
know
ever,
why.
and the next, gone.
Like, enemies
None
are
of it,
moose,
I overheard
ducks,
talk between
should be
Jean
geese,
Bassan
but
and his
ducks,
mysterious partner Arpeggio.
rams,
Somehow,
and,
those
bears.
two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bassan's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bassan could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts.
You'd think something that valuable, he would have had him in the last chapter.
Those talons have got to go. both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
That was true 19 years ago, and it's true today. Now, if there's space already there for a strip mall, okay. Just, we don't need to take out a forest. Now, if it's a rundown part of the city, that's just like empty warehouses and stuff. Yeah, just put something of value there. Deep reflexes. See. Don't have enough coins for it. I thought it was this episode. It's the next one
Okay,
that
so here's
is one of my
what we know.
favorite gadgets.
One, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up
But
a battery
to be fair,
from Jean
it's
Bisson.
much better
And
than Game
two,
3.
The only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blip.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Bisson. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into two smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
And it is a move that is only useful a couple times. Like that. Doesn't have much other uses.
It's good to see my cane upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area.
Get out of here.
I could really use the reconnaissance.
Stupid eagles. Alright. So we got 4 things that way. We'll just jump over the rolling logs that somehow don't fall over. Even though they're going down a curved ramp. And we'll just, why did you not die from fall damage? Just knock him off that way. Okay, take care of him. Oh yeah. Kind of like the statues in episode 5. There's I forgot where the hook was. There's ducks that will pop out of outhouses to try to ruin your day. Or technically those statues I think are episodes 4. Well, they don't realize they can just walk that way. Let me, ooh, ruby. Those are nice. They're expensive. Alright, let's get up top here. Get 1 picture there, 3 pictures there. 1 white guard there. One dead guard here. There's a guard I didn't pay attention to there. That I think slipped into the water and died. And there's a very confused duck. There we go. try that.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer.
That's where the blue bottle is. I think I know it. Oh, hi, duck. Bye, duck. Stand there. Ah, almost got him. Almost got that ram to just stand in the way of the rolling logs. Just help this guy with his heavy pockets. Get out of here. I can fail on that jump.
Jean Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
Alright, we get it, Bentley. Alright. There's a guard right there. Can you see me? You can see me! And somehow that did not alert any other guards, even though I shoved him through a railing. Still didn't get a hair stuck in the corners. Okay, come on. That's where I was hearing him. And I think the duck might be blind. I will take a topaz though. No complaints here. I heard him attach. Okay. Let's go the safe way, Sly. Okay. I thought I pressed circle there. It did not register. Because you can jump on those icicles. Let's get rid of him. Okay, it looks like it did save the fact that I got those. Alright, how close of a selfie can we get with old Grizzleface?
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
Alright, yep. Kinda figured that was gonna happen. Of course it's obstructed. Should be clear for a second. Oh, and I gotta dodge this one too.
Look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in. And we're already up to 16. Make that 17 clues.
Let's see. I will probably do the lighthouse, or finish out this mission by dealing with the lighthouse and all that. And I will probably call it a night, because I think the longest stream I've done before this one is 2 hours, and this is gonna be going on 4. Like, by the time I stop getting distracted by pickpocketing and clue bottles, it'll probably be 4. Let's see, let's also anger the bear again. And he's done. And Duck is blind. I feel like I could say that about most enemies in this game. But it's extra hilarious with the ducks because of duck blinds. Duck blinds are a thing. Used to hunt ducks. How did you see? Get him out of there. Like, he either saw or heard a silent obliteration, which is not how it's supposed to go. Alright. And later we would have to climb up the lighthouse, but yeah. This one we just go in the bottom. There we go.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up? I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
Barred. Too far. Far.
Just looking at that spinner
I
makes
don't
me
think that's
dizzy.
labeled correctly.
Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson.
There he is.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the clockwork talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Just a manly man.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're
Yeah,
all
'cause
aware
we
that
gotta get
Arpeggio's
a
blimp
book
is coming to
for
pick up another
Murray.
battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array.
Yeah, because that
It's
sounds
a
extremely
challenging
safe.
set of tasks.
Not
that
just the
blimp's on its way.
jerry-rigging, but stealing them
Let's
off
get
of
to
bears.
work.